I think I'm busy scratching around here trying to get my stuff together. And there's TG. For any of you who saw him, there he is. Yes, how you guys been? Flip it! I tell you, if 21 was a big wait, sorry, excuse me while I do this. It's never right. A big poopadoodle, like a big shyster. I stepped in it, came in, dragged it through to 2022, and like try to get rid of it for most of January because I had to beat that shit off like with a scraping fork because it was just and a club because it just wanted to come with into 2022. Like January was insane, and I'm so sorry I never streamed, but it's just it's been a bit more. So yes, we are back, and on Thursday evening I've got a good old friend is joining me, and you may remember her from previous streams. We won't disclose it yet, but we're going to be talking about a very, very current topic, Tinder, and all its shenanigans that come with it, and talking about how we can be safe and how we can be sort of more involved and really understand how the process works, how to be safe, how to men also, not only for women but for men too. If you're keen on joining, check out, I don't know, for those of you who have Netflix, check out the Tinder Swindler. We're going to be discussing that and everything that goes with it for men and women. Remember, not only us women, but for men too, because I think a lot of women do take advantage of men. So yes, I'm supposed to be moving this thing and not checking that thing. Please comment. See, people are watching, but yes, ask me a question. How was January for you? Because I swear it was properly like hectic for me. Like I aged another extra 5 years just in January alone. My email bombed out and I wasn't getting. It's funny, the email on my laptop needs to sync with my phone, and my phone just spews spam. The only email my phone gets is spam. So I think, okay, well, I have to literally search my phone to get my email. And I also have to go in and log on to like a laptop and do it that way. But I'm so used to working with, like, I work from my phone daily. So I'm so used to just using my phone. And then I realized, oh crap, I wasn't getting all my email. I had a nasty surprise there, but hopefully it's all been resolved. I'm still waiting for answers. But that's life. Nowadays, all that we do is wach. And all that happens is it's raining. I tell you, it's now raining again in Gauteng. Thank goodness, though, because people can stand outside with buckets and hopefully collect water, because literally the whole of Pretoria does not have water. And that's hectic. And I feel particularly sad for animals. That's why I'm glad it's raining. Hopefully people put out your buckets. Be clever, I think. Yeah, and you're not flashing, but I think a lot of people have been able to get water. Thank God they sold at the store. And it's an extra burden that this government is placing, and it's time that we've got to revolt. We cannot keep our heads in the sand no longer. You've got to go to DSA, Action SA, petition, go to your local councillors. Just tune them. Genoeg is genoeg. Really. I'm so upset I actually haven't even got a bra on tonight because I'm just letting it all out. I really am. Like, I'm hurtful. We get whipped by the tax man with whatever our tax is. It's a chunk. It's a chunk of our money that we get. I see my teenager has just, yes, indeed, stepped into the room. So, hello, teenager. Where's my other little teenager, my little furry one? You must see how big he's got. He's got so big. Yeah, very big indeed. Very big. Please comment, like, and subscribe. All of that stuff. We'll be showing the poopadoodle soon. But on my topic, so we're getting whipped completely. I mean, you know me, I don't really talk politics, but it's enough. Like, we pay our taxes. Everyone needs a car. Everyone needs, we should be living in a society, unless you live in the rural areas, in a little dorp like Buzzy Moments does. Hello, Buzzy Moments. You don't need public transport. We pay tax. We should have public transport. I shouldn't be putting in thousands and thousands of rands worth of fuel every day just to get my kid to school and get to work. We should be using the public transport system. It's freaking Laughable. Look at me. I'm ranting because I'm angry. It's enough. I wanted my life to be blessed, and it is blessed. But I think there are so many people that are getting screwed who can't afford to get screwed. Proper. Literally taking a good rogering, bending over, and allowing this government to do this to us. And it's the poorest of the poor that are actually suffering. Seriously, that's actually what's happening. And ek is gatvol. Ek is fucking gatvol. So daarso. So yes, we had to beat January off with a stick, and I was just dealing with that, so that's why I didn't stream. And ek's moeg, mense. Like the weeks are just long and quick all at the same time. Like it's just catch-22. Like the days, and you're just busy. And look, it's good to be busy. It's good to be. Thank God I have employment, and I encourage people not to give up. I actually saw a guy today who obviously needs, in our area, there are lots of men that stand on the side of the road looking for work. And one of them had the initiative to hand out business cards, I think, or he was handing out pamphlets. And I didn't take one, but tomorrow morning I'm going to take one, and I'm going to try and get him a job, because at least people are trying to show initiative. Support local people. Try and buy something, a birthday present or something that can be benefited from the small guy. I mean, like Woolies. Woolies is a big guy, but they support local. A lot of their stuff is not imported. Yes, a lot of it is, but a lot of it's also produced here. They're trying to do their part. Let's see. Hello, Nicholas. Hoe gaan het? Lekker. Oh, it's not Nicholas. Sorry. Here's my bril. Hello, Nicoline. Love you, Poppy. How you ladies doing? Yes. And I don't know if I mentioned it last time. Like we'd had a death in our little group circle, and I really send condolences to the family of our dear friend Clyde. He was such a light. He was such an amazing man. He was the teddy bear, the funny guy. He should have been a comedian off the bat. For those of who knew him, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He was incredible. And yes, so that's also a big part why I didn't stream for a week or two. It was just didn't feel right in my gut. I'm just going through and life, I swear, as you get older, you think, yeah, it's getting easier. And I think your attitude about it is so important, but it's also, it's hard. You know, stuff happens that we can't control, and you've got to learn to kind of deal with it. I also decided on Saturday night, I for my birthday, which was a month ago, exactly nearly a month ago, I bought myself some farf, and I decided to do some artwork. I don't know if I should show it. It's not completed. Should I show it? No, I won't show it. But I just wanted to check in and tune you oaks that Thursday we're going to be unbounding or unmatching Tinder and seeing what it's all about in terms of what's going on. What are people hoping for? What are people's expectations? Are people being too ignorant? Are people being too naive with regards to it? I honestly believe there are a lot of naive people out there, and I was on Tinder for a while, and I was even taken by a few good men, let's just put it that way. I did go on dates, and some of them were not very truthful. I actually bumped into a guy who, funny enough, knew friends of mine, but like through the back, where they were business colleagues. And I mentioned it to this person, and they said to me, yeah, but he's married. And I was like, okay. And that was the end of that. I mean, we went on, I think, 2 dates, and we chatted a bit. We didn't hook up, thank goodness. But yeah, it's definitely something to be aware of. So we will be discussing more of this at a later stage. But I know there's crazy stuff going on about people's sexuality. A lot of people are experimenting with things. A lot of people are I know about swinging. A lot of people are into swinging at the moment, or just trying to find themselves. I think for the most part, before your 40s, you're so excuse me, you're so stuck in a world that tells you how to live, tells you what to expect, tells you all these things. And after that, you sort of feel free to really explore and do the things that you want to do. And each to their own. I mean, I'm not saying you need to go and do a goat, but I mean, like I think, yeah, you need help if you're going to do things to animals and children. FYI there. Yes. Hello, madam. How's it going? Yes. So, I don't know if I can tell a little bit about your story, Law. Just say yay or nay. Yes, Laurie's story was actually published in a gazetted magazine. Was it newspaper recently? I can't quite recall. Was it the Joburg Gazette? Just tell me if I can tell a little bit about your story, Law. Yes or no? If no, fine, we'll move on to something else. But yeah, I was just very, very hurtful about, we've got load shedding, and then we've got the load shedding is affecting maintenance, which is affecting now water. And I actually said to myself, I think I might have even mentioned it on a stream, that if it affects the water, oh, she said yay. Yay! You said yay in your interview too, or in your Facebook post. if this country's lack of give a shit affects that an animal or child will go without water, I'm definitely thinking about another horizon. And yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I'm going to definitely look at the possibilities of what the actual F is going on, because I was saying to people, what is the status quo of our water? And I'm sure Carte Blanche and whatever will do an expose on this. But Johannesburg is the only city that is actually located not like a main metropolitan area, that is not on a major waterway. All other major cities throughout the world are either on a waterway or near a waterway, and that's how they get a lot of their water exchange. So yeah, not Johannesburg, not Pretoria. So yes, we've got Little Dummies and we've got the Vaal. And what was the other dam that we were talking about that gets a lot of water? The one where we went and saw fishing? That one? What was that one called? Can't think of it. TG will find out the name for me. So yes, so Laurie, just put the name on the screen so I don't want to get it wrong. It's basically works with the pressure of, now we all take this for granted. I take this for granted. I have another friend who also struggles with this. She had to have operations also to fix it. Laurie has a shunt. And what a shunt is, it's usually a tube that helps relieve pressure of a fluid within the body that they put in the body. Usually it's the brain when it comes to your spinal fluid. And a lot of people that suffer with this condition, their brains can't. Okay, I have to move the camera closer because it's, I'm going to put it on screen there. Idiopathic intracranial hypertension. Intracranial hypertension. So idiopathic, I'm going to actually Google that right now. What does idiopathic mean? Pathway. Law, what does it actually mean? Relating to or denoting any disease or condition which arises spontaneously. Okay. And intracranial is obviously in the brain, in the cranium. And hypertension is obviously high pressure. I think I might be wrong, but we can do that as well. So yeah, so that's what Laurie suffers with, and she got the sommer skielik uit die bloute, uit die hemel, like the old song that we used to sing at school, and she deals with it. It means we're not sure where it comes from. All right, fair enough. Oopsie, we're just putting off the sounding. So yes, so this is something that just happened to Laurie, and she is one of the most strongest women I know. She deals with it. She copes with it. She gives it guns. She is funny. She's actually very talented. She's a bit of a rapper, and hopefully one day she'll come on the show and she'll give us a tune or two. Nee, Leafy. Nee, yeah. A sing along. because she's actually got it down pat. She's a lyricist, and she's got it on, and she handles it, and she doesn't let it get her down, and she's awesome. And next week she'll be having an operation, which will hopefully fix the pressure. And how many shunts is it? It's your 7th one. This one will be, hey? I think, or 6 or 7. I think you said. Operations where so she has to have a shunt, which basically regulates the pressure in her brain, to help her cope better. Hello, Roadrunner, lekker. Yes, Buzzy's saying, well done, Nori. Yeah, no, Buzzy is cool. Yeah, Buzzy has also got a remarkable story. She's also changed her life. She's done a 180, and she's also doing better. I'm very inspired, and hopefully we'll have, she'll talk about it on her channel. Check out her channel, Buzzy Moments. She also talks a lot about the earth and about recycling and earthworms. And that is my cat/dog. Did you know that Scotties are part cat? I'm telling you now. So TG is allergic to cats. Babe, did you find that name of that river, that Damiki yet? That Damiki. Anyway, okay, sorry, he's busy working on something else. So that feeds our water system. So yes, I'm gonna get the Scotty that's the /cat. Am I gonna get up or? So yes, I'm gonna get. We've got feedback there. Come here, cat. Look at him. Look at this. He was teeny tiny when we got him. We got him at like 6 weeks old. Those umbrellas, just in case you're wondering. Look at those puddings. Look at that pudding. Yes, thank God he can't really lick his a-hole, because then I'd be worried. But look at him. Look at that pudding. Say hello, teddy bear. Hello, teddy. Say hello, Beansies. Hello, Beansies. Yes. Hello, Beansies. You just got to chew and attack and bite everything. You must see what he did to my sandal. My leather sandal. He made mincemeat out of it. Yeah. Daddy give you smack. Did he give you smack? But he got so big. Yes. Shame I'm screaming in his ears. Did I ever tell you I think dogs and cats hear God or the angels? One of the two. Oops. Oh, Buzzy Moment says I can chat about it, but I'd rather have you on the show talking about it, just like I'd have Laurie on the show talking about it as well. But yeah, we will talk about it. But I wish you all the best, Law, to have your up. And the reason she needed to actually have this up already in December, but for some strange reason they couldn't find a shunt. Obviously they weren't importing. We've got problems at our docks. That's another topic. My golly gosh, the shtiyot, it's a word in Hebrew, shtiyot, right? The trouble that is happening at our docks and all the trucks. Let's not even go to talk about the Canadian trucks. That's also like whoop whoop. Go freedom. I'm sure there's another hashtag slogan to all of that, but our import system is stuck. Okay, Laurie says number 9. Yes. Hello, Rosemary. How you doing? Rosemary's also doing lots of interesting things. She's home renovating, I tell you, and she's all doing it mostly herself. She can do it. I have the utmost faith. Utmost faith. So Buzzy says I can chat about it. So basically, Buzzy had type 2 diabetes. Okay, she was a heavy smoker. She had a lot of excess weight. She had necrofasciitis. I don't know if I got it right. Basically, her toes were dying because the blood circulation was so bad, and she was given this amazing homeopath medicine, also a milk thistle, also to help detox her liver, other tablets, other health medicine, things to help regulate her blood sugar, and she is doing much better. She's lost how many kilos? Buzzy, how many kilos have you lost? Yes, hello to the teddy. He's so cute. Oh, Rose, I wish you could see him by the time you get... When are you coming as well? Soon, hopefully. Sooner than later. Yeah, let's hope they don't do anything stupid like close the freaking borders, because everyone's been vaccinated, Mos. Nee, kijk. Nee, man, we won't talk about that, yes. But, because everyone's been vaccinated, so you should be able to travel, hey? Yes, I know. So hopefully that will go swimmingly, and you will be able to see you soon. But yes, so good luck to Laurie. Well done, Buzzy. You also make us all proud. And yeah, you think with all this rain, I mean, it's so funny. I was looking at TG. He said, "Bienes more spierwit." Look, I'm also spierwit. I've lost my tan. I've completely lost my tan. Like I look like a Brit at the moment. Well, most of us do. I mean, if you or you have one day of hot sun and you tan like a cherry, like it gets vier warm. Yes. So I think I just wanted to say how's it, and I'm still alive. Phew. Shame a friend of mine phoned me the other day. Are you alive? Are you alive? I haven't heard from you in ages. Because another friend of ours was contacting her and saying it's urgent. You have to call me. So she was thinking, well, the only common denominator between the two of us was moi. So she thought something had happened to me. No, I'm still good. Thank God, still good. Yes, and if you are good, you've got to be grateful for the little things. I know. Yes, I tell you, I actually wish I could stop off at a bar on the way home. Like I think I have male testosterone in me. Like probably that's why I've got a bit of a mustache, and I'm like, yeah. But yeah, it's good when you can laugh at yourself. Ha ha. Yes, I need to. Ever since I had my son, I have to go to the beauty parlor once in a while to have a little bit of pluck. But I usually do it myself. But yeah, I tell you, testosterone is a real thing. Like I just feel like I need to like unwind after work. Like even if I'm stuck in traffic, like it's not enough time. I need to do something else before I get home. Else I'm like I'm the moody. I'm like promoted. Like I want to, like I actually feel sorry for people working at home because you don't have that break where you can drive from the office to home or go to your local bar, have a brewski, and just sort of unwind. You know, you're at home. But I think a lot of people are going back to the office now. I think it's healthy. I don't think. I mean, I think it's nice to work from home if you're able to, and it's something that you choose. Hello, Brandon, and lovely to see you. And you know, you want to do these sort of, you want to have interactions. It's important. It's important to get out there and socialize and wake up every morning and get dressed, not just in a top shirt, but in a bottom as well. Nee. I saw a video of a guy who had to open the door for someone, and he was in a Zoom meeting, whatever it was, and he got up. We had to let the dog out. And choose Bob. He was wearing what are they? Boxer shorts. Like got up on the meeting. I mean, I'm sure we've all got these hundreds and hundreds of stories about all of this. But I don't want to keep you for too long. We'll carry on for another minute. If anybody else wants to share something, let me know. But I just wanted to say, how's it? Oh yes, and with we've thank God have a trickling of water. I don't know if most people have a trickling of water in Pretoria. But yeah, I've put buckets and basins, and this evening we'll wash the feet, and tomorrow we'll be doing all the itsy bitsy bits like I did this morning. At least there's enough for that. So, whew, okay, thank you. But if you think about it, baths were only created, like hot baths were only created in the late 1800s. I mean, before that, you'd have to boil water on fire and you'd have to pour it into a tub. I mean, only the wealthiest of the wealthy were able to bath. So, with this water shortage, well, not water shortage, but with this water cut that's happening in Pretoria, be grateful for your water, people. Be grateful. Yes. For us, Jen, middle aged, is off the hook at the moment. Right? This is the thing. Like, if you get back into the game, like even before I met TG, I was dating up a storm. I met lots of people. Some I've stayed with friends with, some I've got great relationships with, some just didn't work out. But yeah, you know, I think go for it. And I think really know what you want. It makes life easier. And I tell you, I know people think like the zodiac thing is a little bit bleh and it's all nonsense. But try it. Just try it. If you can find out what your, in fact, we should actually do that. We should actually create a profile and see what Tinder looks like now. Because when I was on it, the writing was tiny. and you couldn't communicate voice notes. I don't know if the platform's changed at all. I don't know if it's still the same. And I would just say, like, I know I didn't do it often, but I'd like, if I felt like there was a connection with the person, I'd say, look, here's my number, contact me on WhatsApp. I prefer voice noting. It's much easier than every single Tinder mat or every Tinder thing that you connect with is, how was your day? Blah, blah, blah. Same old, same old. What are you up to? What are you doing? Like, I don't know if there's any new dynamic to it, if there's something fun. And I should have Angela on. I know she's had lots of fun doing it as well. And also, I think Fiery Nest has also had lots of fun on the Tinder thing, on the Tinder scene. Not too sure. But yeah, I think it's something to be explored. I think it's something to have fun with. And about the zodiac thing, if you can find out the birthday of your match, look up their sign or just Google it. Google dating, say your sign versus their sign, or first date conversation. Like it actually said about Virgos, and TG's a Virgo, like they will keep very quiet. They will keep very quiet when they meet you, and it's not because they're a bit shy, but they're also sussing you out. So you must feel comfortable holding the conversation. And of course, that's me. I mean, hello, look what I'm doing now. I'm blah, 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 all on my little own. So, yes. So if you can get hold of their birth date, check them out. Look, see what tips you can get off the internet, and just take a different perspective and know what you want and know what you don't want. And also, I think we'll be reviewing this on Thursday, but don't necessarily go like the first date for a dinner, try a takeaway cart or just drinks, because then, if things go south, you can always like get out of it. A dinner is sort of like a huge commitment. You have to sit down with the person, and then it's the whole thing of paying. I think first dates should definitely be Dutch. I don't expect a guy to pay. I think it's a gentlemanly thing to do, but with economic circumstances and things, I think the decent thing to do is just go Dutch. A lot of women would say, oh, hell no, the man must pay. We're not living in those times anymore. I don't know. That's my personal thing. And I think if a man does offer to pay for you, I think he obviously likes you, and it's a sign that, he wants to impress you perhaps. But I don't see anything wrong with going Dutch. Hi, Cameron. See Cameron. Oh, Buzzy says she's scared of Tinder. Oh, no, don't be. But there's other as well. Brandon, how many others are there? There are others. There's now a B one, isn't there? Yeah. What was the other one? I'm sure you mentioned it last time. I don't know. Do you remember? I'll look it up. Okay, this stream is for Thursday night. I will do my research and I will get back to you. But yeah, everybody be safe out there in terms of pedos, criminals, and accidents and ongeluks. I think I think my son was walking to the shop the other day, and he was going a bit. It was dusk, and yeah, it was dusk, and I said to him, it's a bit late to go to the shop, but anyway, no, he wanted to go to the shop. All right, fine. He's a big, strong boy. He must go. And this homeless, obviously, mental health issues, drunkard, ran, like, accosted him for money. And then he said to him, look, please leave me alone. And then the guy ran, like, tried to come up to him and antagonize him. And thank God my son was able to, like, mission away and tell him to just, like, shout and leave him alone. But yeah, it's kind of, it is a bit scary. But thank God he was okay. And yeah, guys, just stay safe in that way. Yeah, take care of yourselves. So I will check you on Thursday. Yes, with my guest and also Laurie. And there we are, complete giveaway. And we will be unpacking the dating scene and Tinder. Indeed. So yeah, check it out. Okay, everybody. TTFN until Thursday. Mwah! Bye.